Good afternoon. It is an out-of-band surprise stream from Delenn. Not really much of a surprise, but turns out I had a little bit of time, so I figured I would give this afternoon another shot. Bit of derpage this morning. You can see the character there doesn't have a whole lot for armor, so we'll just see what we can do to get things rolling. All right. Cross my fingers that things are going the way they should, except that you guys probably want game sounds. Get in. There we go, crickle crackle. And we need some tunage. Let's try. See? Oh, live helps. Alright. Alrighty, so let's get this rolling and see where we can go. See if I can get my gear back. Good evening, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I'm going to catch another welcome in just a second or two because I forgot to... Settings. Oh, I have to reset everybody. Platforms, Twitch. Welcome. There we go. Okay. Hope everything is cooperative. So, yeah, we're here and we don't have a whole lot of stuff going on. A quick rundown on the map. So I am hanging out at Stopover up in the north end. This blobby bit in the middle that's not actually on the map is just meadows, so I'm not too worried. Turns out we discovered this whole upper zone is mountains. And then I went and got myself deadified over here, which I believe is probably the opposite side of the dark forest from going down here. So yeah, I'm doing some pretty stupid traversing straight across things these days. But let's just see where we're at and see what we can do. My kids and a couple other sources have suggested that I was being... Hello, Benson. Welcome aboard. My kids and a few other sources have suggested I was possibly playing a little conservatively. So within as far as my comfort zone will let me, I'm going to try and push the limit a little bit. Good evening, Lurk. Good to see you. Anything here? No, I'm wearing my Did You Die gear, so I think that's about as far as we're going to get. Not going to touch that second bin. And I'm not used to this in that slot. I know what I want to do. There's only one other thing I want to do before we take off here. As weird as it is, I do want to make a club. Reason for that is that then I can start leveling that up. And Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I want to make the club because as I'm leveling that up, I'm discovering that it's quite handy because then later on I can actually use the torch as a club and add fire damage as well. But standalone, the torch itself, one torch, is really not that great. So club, will pop it up here. The club, for example, it gives you a blunt force damage of level 12, or sorry, of 12 points. Whereas the torch only gives you a 4 with a fire damage of 15. So technically, if you can get the fire damage in, then the torch is better, but it always helps to have more skill with the blunt force weapons. Besides, there's maces that can take advantage of that later on. All right. Pardon me. My mouth is a little bit dry this evening, so we'll just have to see where we go. Hello, boar. Are you going to let me kill you before you attack me? That'd be a no. Okay. Alright, are you guys getting enough sound? Let's see. Settings. I'm just going to bring up the audio a little bit. And it looks like a lot. I discovered this morning... Yes, I am indeed married to Fantastic Sherlock Fox. He is indeed my better half. No beating about the bush on that one. Oops. Fantastic Sherlock Fox is indeed my better half. We've been together for, well, a number of years, probably since... Married since 2007. So, yeah. that also conveniently explains why he seems to be here a lot when, and is easy to find on stream. Because he generally will know when I'm streaming. The vast majority of the time, he's the one taking care of youngsters while I'm on stream. Though right now, Sheep Queen and Star Wars Fan Kid are playing their own games, so I'm okay with that. Okay, let's make sure I'm riding in the right direction. I'm trying to make a bit of a beeline, but it doesn't hurt to have more deer. Oh, no. Oh dear, oh dear. Get either one? Nope, they're both too scared. Oh well. That's okay. Much as I would like to have more deer hide, let's just keep on barreling through. Now the big mistakes I keep making over and over again usually relate to food. Either I'm just letting things running out, or I have a poor combination of food, or. There's a lot of mistakes I'm making in that field. Hence the derps. Now, I did actually have a derp where I fell on my face this morning. It's part of why I'm not wearing the better gear. But also... Aha! Also, the other derp I had was related to this particular redeem. The Hill Champion. And it turns out that there's a limited character space for the message and the title of the redeem, and it turns out Fantastic Sherlock Foxes was just too long, so it wasn't actually changing it. Come here.
Hello?
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Farrell. I have an assumption that at some point you guys may need to split and do your thing, but I'm not going to borrow trouble. So let's just see what we can do. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Turn up the settings of the sound again, so please let me know. Please do let me know, blah blah, if the game gets too loud. There's some effects I don't like because they get too loud while I play. So, have to see... Aha, it did work. Perfect. Champion of the Hill did rename correctly, so that's good to hear. Okay. Can I... If I can sneak in, into the axe, just because it gives me a bit more damage. I'm going to see if I can get in far enough. Figure out where my...
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! I'm going to see if I can get in to find my grave spot before I get noticed too badly. Because I had a Grey Dwarf Brute come down and clobber me this morning. And not pleasant. I'm just trying not to attract their attention again. Can I take that all? Oh shoot. Okay, let's drop this. For that. Drop this one. That one. Rocks can stay. What else do I do? Those can stack. Like this. Definitely want that. That'll stack. Arrows, no. Shoot. Okay. This. That. These on. These stack. Very well. Basically, the entirety of my Did You Die bucket is here. Ooh. Okay, well. Guess that's worth it. Over the mushrooms. That over the over the scuzz. These are better than those. Damn it. That I can always lose. This one. Just trying to decide if there's anything else I can get rid of. Actually, I don't need more of those. That up there. Probably good enough. I'm just going to map that and mark it with it crossed through. I'm going to leave it there so that I know that there's some stuff still left in there. Not great stuff, but it's still stuff nonetheless. Nothing else will actually stack, so good. Now, back out of here. I will be coming right back in. I just want to make sure that I'm in the meadows when I go to mess with my equipment. Just so that I don't end up with things surprising me while I'm reorganizing my bar. Alright. Wood tower shield. I created one, but I didn't actually put a design on it, which was kind of dumb. Torch, no. It's better for now. There. I think it's about as good as we're gonna get. Pop those. Hold those. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I think it's probably prudent for me to make the run back to my base, just to dump off as much of this stuff as I can before I go and take on more, otherwise we're going to have more reasons to come back. And my goal, if I can, is to get all the way across to the other side, pick up that other, crypt, I guess? No, not crypt. Death point? That's the word. I won't make it to the base, but I need to stop over at least. Oh wow. Really didn't get much out of that, sound-wise. What did I miss? Audio. That's a cloud. I don't mind having the settings up quite loud on this, other than just when we start hitting storms in the evening, it can be really ridiculously loud. And running with a tower shield looks incredibly stupid. I do think it actually impedes my speed a little bit. But if I run straight, that would actually help. Yes. Why? I'm more directionally challenged than CJRV Williams. Can't win. Right. Weird. Okay, hold on. This one is... Oh. Okay. That's not hacks. It, well, okay. Hacks might be the fight itself. It's not hacks to be blocking it. I think, just on spec, I'm not trying to be a real pain in the neck, but I think just on spec I'm going to dodge usage of the A in LMAO. Not technically crude, but yeah. Yep, better safe than sorry. LMBO, maybe? But yeah, I'm not trying to be a pain. I'm like a pendulum. Sometimes if I get bit, I will swing the opposite direction really hard. No. That's what the come and go mod biz is all about. Is if you're here, you're here. If you're got things to do, that's fine too. Okay, so let's make the did you die pile end up over here. I'll leave these ones. Have to destroy me. That. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to put that in the other box. Did you die axe? And leave half of that. And I'll leave those alone. Okay, and then over here in the I want to take it home box. Nope. This, that. Pardon me, itchy. That. This one. Throw is nice. Don't really care about the rest of this stuff. Throw that one in there. Don't need to carry on that much. actually. Let's take the cooked stuff and leave the raw stuff, because if I get stuck and died, then it's worth actually spending the time to cook it. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. Repairs. Any upgrades I actually have the stuff for. Nick. That's no, I don't have enough of the bits. Oh, I don't have enough of the scraps. Club, nobody really wants to upgrade that. Hammer, helmet, okay. Yeah, the wood tower shield, I should have changed the style, but I didn't. So this one's going to be just a plain one. Alright. So oh. Spear. I can upgrade that. Let's try that. Upgrade. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, well, let's not mess with it right now. I care about flint, not particularly with the weight. And 20. Scraps. Hold the scraps and leave the rocks. Sure, that'll work. Okay. Uh-oh, Mr. Emperor. Oh, you might lose your space. Yeah. Run it through the middle, get some of this map going. As I mentioned this morning, I'm going to be selective, that's the word, and to keep my eyes open for other similar games to this one, because it sounds like this one's actually really quite popular. Part of it is that you can go right over top of everything else. Good, because I'm running out of money. Hello. 4. I'm gonna steal your mushrooms. Alright. Wow. Okay, well then what I'm gonna do is, I'm not trying to drown out the game. I'm actually just going to throw my effects all up to the top, and we'll just see if we can turn it down later. There we go. Okay. Close enough, I think. Where am I headed? Straight out this direction. Power shield has come off. Let's see, can we run faster with this? Not really. Force? Nope. Fine. Pearl. I saw you. Where'd you go? Come here. Alright. The game has been told that it has to duck its volume below the other things going on the screen. Okay, game audio is fitted in. Excellent. I do have to make sure I keep things within reach. Where am I? I'm in the wrong direction! Again! Wow. Well. Now I'm headed to the point where I don't really mind moving a little bit slower. What I'm hoping to do is actually make it through some of this dark forest without getting totally and utterly killed. Kinda nice. May or may not happen. Excellent. I'm not hearing a whole lot of this game, so do let me know how things are going. That sound, which is kind of nice. Ah! Dwarf. Oops. What did I get out of you? Not much. Just more eyes. Fantastic. I want more eyes. What was I originally going for in here? I think there was a rock building. But now I can't seem to figure out where it was. Aha. Nope. That's just rocks. Oh, there's the brute. Don't want to be seen. Nope, I've been seen. Fantastic. Get out of here. Yeah, I've been seen, and I can hear him coming. Not good news. Last down on hill, maybe? Ah! Yep, last down on the hill. And Mr. L's point stopped at 499 because at some point, Mr. Emperor L was here first. Skill drain, okay. Actually wait to get the food, probably. Oh man, I didn't leave myself the right tools. Dumber than a stack of hammers some days. Okay. Hammer, what do I need? Rocks. I have rocks. No. There's gotta be rocks for the door. There's always rocks out here, right? That's flint. That'll get me a better weapon, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need rocks. And can I rock? Rock, rock. Nope, that's not a rock. Really? Okay. Need rocks. Waste of time. Good. At a food source. Fine. Food. Those. Make a torch, yes. Okay, well, here we go. Actually, bedtime's probably a good plan. Feel free to be back later. All the lurk you guys need. Good morning. Well, we'll see. That's debatable. 2. Can I do this in a straight line? I hear things I don't want to hear. Mildly amused that, I guess this is like a rabbit trail and I keep getting myself really tangled. And yet it happens to call this Down the Rabbit Hole as a song. Yeah, that seems to fit. Down the rabbit hole. I got. When I get close, I'm going to try and sneak in and see if I can avoid that brute, because he's just a pain. That's the whole reason I died to him this morning. I took him on, I shouldn't have. Because apparently, my reaction time is not what it needs to be in order to survive that brute. That brute, that brat, whatever you want to call him. Oh, that's part of the problem right there. Okay, so Stonehouse is a little easier to get to than I expected. Open this. What did I get? Okay. More, better gear. Good news. Most of my stuff is back in its place. Okay. So is there anything in here anymore? Better bow. That can stay. Oh. Alright. Now, quick second to clear this one and mark it as copper. Which means that if I can get back here without too much harassing me, then I can actually get myself some resources. Back up there. There. Thought I had a... Oh, this one. I thought I had a better axe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those arrows instead. Me. Rearrange the gear. Close enough. Okay. Ooh. Some good stuff and some bad stuff. Count those. Want the thistles. I see some bad stuff, but I want the thistles. Pick, pick, pick. Alright. Yeah, my gear is full, so I'm gonna have some problems taking on more. But I really want to see if there's something in this stone tower. I can get stuff out of... Uh-oh. I can get things out of the way. Then, I can connect. I can take this copper. I don't mind neighbors helping it popping in, but yeah. I'm sneaking but seen. Fantastic. Sarcasm intended. This guy hasn't come down yet. Here goes. Back up there, or what? Come on. Oh, missed. Didn't. Hello? Just gonna stand there? Not good. Really? Hitting everything but him. There we go. I want his pieces. What can I get rid of? Torches are a dime a dozen. There we go. I don't see any treasure in here whatsoever. Fantastic. That was kind of silly. Okay, well. I want to jump. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do... I'm going to head out of here. 6, 7... What I'm actually going to do is just head into the meadow where things are a little bit safer, and just make myself a chest that I can pick up a little easier on the way out. I don't really want to run all the way back. Not to mention I can't run straight. But apparently straight is not going to happen today. Round of circles might happen. Straight, not so much. Really? Yeah, this'll do. Open space? Oh, shoot. Oh, very good. Okay. I said I didn't have a hammer, but no, I do have a hammer. If I had a hammer. What am I missing? Workbench. Okay. I don't know why you have to make a workbench every single stinking time. It's kind of a pain, but oh well. A hammer. This. 1. 2, just on spec. Mark that. Map. Right in here. Marker. Storage. Temp storage. So, temp storage. Okay. Let's put in here what we want to keep, but we don't need. Those out of the way. Those out of the way. Not gonna help in a pinch. That's gonna. Did I die pile? This one, and that one, and this one. If I do die again, I'm gonna need more foods. Let's put that back. Just in case things go well. Keep that with me. Okay, and then raw food in here. Excess of sticks. Back. Honey, okay. Let's just use it up, whatever. Okay, I think about as good as I'm going to get. Storage. E. This is not Dadcraft's Patreon server. I did it again. Try 1 MC timers off. Primers. MC timers off. There we go. Alright. Then we've got checking the food. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm about as good as I'm going to get. May regret that, so let's just swap it out. It's not a death. It's not a respawn point. That's still at stopover. But at least I can get in and try and get that copper. And maybe, if I'm lucky, make my way down towards the day 46 spot at the bottom. So let's just see what we can do. Don't want an angry pig. That's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, I do want these. Carrot seeds. Is this the spot I just cleared out? Yes. I probably should have put storage in here, but oh well. Alrighty, what have we got? Oh, I have a few neighbors. Okay, well let's see if we can clear out the neighbors before I start making a lot of noise. Itchy nose. Just a few neighbors. Hello, neighbor. Oh, I need one wood. One wood. Where is... Oh. Here. Oh, that's not... Why weren't you bugging me? Go away. Alright. Ooh, blueberries. I like that. That's good. Blueberries are very handy. Oh, I just heard some noise. I don't want to hear... Ooh. I like that. Okay. More carrot seeds. I'll always use more these. Yes, I want your eyeball. I hear they're useful for something at some point. Okay, so this is actually a crypt with probably skeletons and stuff inside, which I do need. I'm gonna map it just in case. Just ahead of me, around about there-ish. Crypta. There we go. I need the crypts to be able to get the gear, the Surtling cores. Or, ooh, that does not look right. That might not be crypts. Delta remains. Enter. What am I? Ah! Nope, that's not a crypt. I want out. Nope, don't want in there. So, let me just fix this. Oops, not that. Yeah, I'll start there. That is not a crypt. That is very certainly a troll cave. Troll cave. Ah. Okay. Which is not great because with him so close to the copper, if I go banging the copper, the trolls can come out. So, onward we go. I make my way down there. So I'm also looking for, so these trees are firs, okay? And then this tree is a pine, and the pines have the better wood. But I really don't want to be doing pines this close to the trolls. I'm a bit of a chicken in that respect. And I'm gonna bet that is probably a mountain biome. Not super keen on either. Oh, skeleton buddy. I don't want you. I don't want you. But unfortunately, found me. Okay. Oh, that's into you. Oops. Back off. Miss. Poke. Go. Alright. So this is probably likely to be a crypt then. Assuming the other one was not. Yep. Okay, let's try the poking method again. Back off. Poke, poke, poke. Poke. Go. Okay, 5. Excellent. In theory, I could upgrade something. If I had all the other pieces. Okay. Oh, Hugin. Your timing, my friend, is terrible. Seriously, buddy, it is terrible. What do you have to say this time? Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with the riches of civilizations long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Yeah, you guys, this is going to get a little dark. At the moment, I would prefer to opt for the... We're looking at 15, 19... What's this? 12. Okay, so I'm going to make another torch. Swap that for the piece. Yeah, it's probably gonna get really dark. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on how it's looking in the game. Burial chambers. There's often a ghost near the start. Oh, nope. You running off? Ah. Can't get me. Oh, I can't get you. What are you hitting the door for? Dude? I can't quite see what's going on there. These mushrooms are sweet, so I'm gonna need those over time. Let's see. I'm gonna try and keep to the right and see how things go. Nothing yet. Oh, there's something back there. Definitely there. Ah! Nope, not a fan of that. Holy moly. Nope. That's more skeletons than I want to deal with right at this particular second. What are you doing? Not sure why he's hitting the door. Food? I'm getting the impression there's something in that room that I don't really want to deal with. That was a lot of skeletons. Okay. Watching this food. This. Now I'm gonna focus 10 and 30. 15 and 15. Okay, let's just go one. Apologies that it's so dark, everybody. They keep smashing at this door. I gotta know what's in this door that they keep wanting. Go away. Okay, so I think the other guys are slowly leaking out. That's not good news. You know, the run at it so he's not stuck. Oops. Uh-oh, I'm cornered. That's bad news.
Hello.
head and some more scraps. Okay. And I managed to mute things, so I didn't hear anything. That was weird. Oh, there's a ghost in there. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. More baddies out that side. What have I got? Axe is at 18. At 18, right. Where's the other thing? Here's at 17. Okay. And then... That's not so helpful. Knives at 13. Okay, well that wouldn't help us at all anyways. Other than speed. Oh. See the ghost. I see the core I want. I'm gonna be dead. I'm fairly certain of this. They're resistant to physical damage, so we just have to barrel through. Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry that it looks so dark. I was inside a crypt. It's a nice, unpleasant place to be. And now I'm dead in said crypt. But, you know. What can we do? Can I make anything useful at all? And axes. Sure. Well, that's better than club at the moment. Do I have any slime in here? No. Do I have any slime in there? No. Okay, well, it is what it is. And I don't have any pajamas either. Fantastic. That's okay, it happens. It happens. Hi, Peregrine, good to see you. Sorry for the distraction while I was getting my backside handed to me. That's okay. Oh, now it's raining. Yay! Let's rain! Raining on the parade. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now let's see if I can actually do it straight. Okay, so straight past temp storage, dodge the troll cave, and then I'm dead inside the crypt. Let's also this and call it burial chamber. Chamber. Oh. And I didn't mean to left click that out. There we go. The right way? Sort of. I have a, no. Okay, not gonna worry about that then. Temp storage, is there anything useful in there? Let's see. Come on, temp storage. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, R.I.P. Exactly. Exactly. You say, rest in peace? This is Bits and Pieces? Going this way. Oh, hey, mushroom. Yay. Temp storage, where did you go? Berries. Sorry for the distraction, but at the moment, berries are helpful. Actually afford to eat a berry, but I don't think I really want to. Come on, temp storage, where are you? There you are. Isn't that? I don't know how that help. Ghost. Nope, not this one. Oops. Wood. Sure. Because if I can get some more slime, then I can make another torch. Alright. Okay, well. Readjust. Dodge the troll caves to go south, and then end up in the burial chamber. I have to enable those, that's not going to work otherwise. Oh, whoops. Hang on a second. Commands. We need this one. That one. There we go. Add current death. I'm so far dead 32 times in this game. I think I missed the one from this morning. That doesn't sound right. 33. Add another one. There we go. Slime? One's down there. Alright, give me a torch. Okay. How are we doing? Dodge the cave, end up in the burial chamber. That would be south, a bit more. Lovely. Really don't want those bad boys. I found another one of those stone places. Oh, I think I got seen. Yep, I did. Ouch. Patch. Can I hide in a blueberry patch? Not. Okay. What good are blueberries to me at the moment? Let's see. Come on. Something different than what I've got. That's fine. 7. Ah! Nope. Nope. Run. Run, run, run. That way. Great. Don't use the crouch run, just run. Game. Okay. Probably have a train. Move, 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 move. Here's what it is, this is safety. Okay. Yes, it is dark. I do apologize for that, everybody. Is unfortunately the way it is at the moment. Dang it. Great. I got somebody outside, somebody inside. This is really not good. Hmm. You gonna come take pot shots at me? Yep, you are. Oh, you can hit me from there. Don't like that. How do I get my stuff back? Ghosts are a royal pain in the butt. And I'm wet, that doesn't help. Not wet, that's a good start. I'm about max health. Uh-oh. I don't like that I suddenly couldn't see him. There it is. It sees me. Very intent on killing me. Come on, you. Ah! Ghost! Or... skeletons. Fantastic. No! No, no, no. It's like a dead or dead. Excellent. Lovely. Thinking. Okay. Is it less dangerous during daytime? Well, as you can see, it is daytime. So that doesn't help, unfortunately. When I came in earlier, it was early morning. I think what I'm going to do is just run in. Dude's across the way, I'm sure. Ah, there's the skeleton. I open. Oh, I can't. Camping it, you fool. I didn't get all. I lost my gear. Fantastic. My, armor. Let's see what I did get. I got a helmet. Well, that's a start. Better shield. But it means I'll lose out on the torch if I do it that way. I have another torch, but that's not ideal. Okay, let's put this there. What can I dump? Let's... better axe anyways. Whoa, whoops. What do I do? Do this one, let's use this one. Don't need two of those on the bar. That up there for now. 30 stamina, 10 health. What have we got up here? 7, so that's no good. What's this? 8. Mushrooms. Berries are 8. 8. Got stamina 25. 35 out of the honey, so let's go with that, but these will stack. Mind. Those will stack. Those will stack. Those ones instead, they're the better ones. Food on this side. Okay, I think I might be able to get my better gear. I really want the cores out of this one. Ah! Well, I thought I could take him. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ghosts suck. Well, nothing for it other than to run. Yep. See, how far do I have to go? Both the same between stopover and the other abandoned village spot, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm frustrated. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm frustrated. Not cuss level, per se, but very, very, very annoyed. And while I have other characters, none of them are any higher level than this one in just about everything. Really? Fine, I'll fight you in my underwear. Come here. We're safe-ish. Didn't I get... I just got resin from that guy. Okay. Fortunately, I have something. Alright. Going. Food. Okay. I'll take that, thank you. Not ideal, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Pretty sure there's nothing in temp storage that's gonna be good, but I'll stop there anyways. Nope, nothing's any help in there. Nor, well, that may not be bad. Wish I could throw rocks. That would be nice. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Yeah. Leave half of it because stuff. Stuff and things, right? Okay. Go again. Southford. Wow, okay. Rail chamber. Gone. Oh. Southwest. Okay. Anywhere with my fists. 10. Eh. Could be worse, I guess. So excited. Lots of exciting things in store for you over the next few weeks. New job interview. Cool. Game you wanted for years coming out. And about a week after that, you're starting up a new thing with a bunch of other people. That's pretty cool. It sounds like a lot of fun. Definitely sounds like a lot of fun, Peregrine. So would it be a completely new job, or is it like a new... Oh, whoops. Like a new position at this job? Well, feedback I'd had recently said that I was being far too conservative in the way I was playing. So... I don't know. We'll see. I don't like the death pain at all. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And I'm seeing something that could be skeleton frags, so there's probably something nasty around here. Carrot seeds, yay! Okay, let's move. It's funny because when I want to be quiet in game, I keep wanting to be quiet in real life. Oh, carrot seeds galore if I can actually do anything. Ah! Nope. That's not where I want to be. That's exactly what happened the last time. Darn it. And less stamina this time. Bad. Way bad. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No. Don't keep going. Keep going. This. Oh no. I'm gonna be dead. Not happy. Not happy camper. Keep going. Run, stupid character, run. Great. So, here we are again. Now, as my kids love to remind me, I need to make sure that I actually get my health up before I go blast in there trying to get my stuff. But if I end up with having some more of those skeletons that are that are archers, I could be in some real trouble. Because I've got, bad news on the doorstep and bad news inside, so... Easier job with better pay. Well, that's good, I guess. Special title, Logistics Handler. Okay. Logistics Handler, that's a new one. I like the way that sounds, though. I'm hoping that I won't take too many more death runs to get rid of that ghost. Physical things like skeletons, I can kind of handle. That ghost is giving me spirit damage, and it really... Yeah, I guess I could. The reason I haven't been using the Ector bonus is that it's a 5-minute use and a 20-minute cooldown. So I really probably should have used it for the run-in. I keep forgetting I've got it. And I'm also scared to hit it because it's right beside my WASD keys. I just noticed I had worn through the paint on my shift key. Okay, well, I guess we're about as good you're gonna get. Let's see my max. Does it say current max health? Medium. Food, blah blah blah, boars. Okay. Those trophies? Oh. Okay. No, that's PvP. Okay, where are we at? Looking. Max is at 17. We're not quite at the point my fists are better. Alright, well, I guess here's to not dodging the inevitable, I suppose. I have a suspicion that fire actually attracts the ghost. Okay. Making sure everything that's stackable is stacked. Junk. That over rocks. That over. That. Ah, crumb. Get me out of here. Again. E. I'm cold, so it's nighttime. Okay, what have I got? That over there. This one. This one. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Better pants and hat. Stack the goo. Food, better food. There, and this. I wish it would auto-stack. Like, that would be really, really nice. And if you're not delivering stuff, you can just sit around on your phone. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Though, these days it seems like what people might call tattlers are far, far, far more common than they used to be. So, yeah, just watch out for that one. Okay, that one, this one. About that. Might be as good as I'm gonna get, I think. Oh, right, it's my better bow is in there. Shoot. Well, thing is, torches don't do that much against, you call it? Torches don't do that much against skeletons, and they don't do a whole ton against ghosts either. But I mean, we're kind of screwed either way, really. I guess just leave that. Really? Here we go again. Oh, we hit it with the torch. Didn't help much, but it was worth a shot. Excellent. Try and sleep. I can do that. You lie on the battlefield, dreaming eyes turned upwards to a sky veiled by smoke. Calls of your warriors grow fainter and your eyes close for a second time. The base guy died. In the dream, I guess, or recollection. Day 62. Don't want the next. Go away. I can punch you. Get me the stuff I need for... Hey, there you are. Oh, okay, I got the resin. Stick, which equals torch. All right. I'm hearing bad noises. Bad noiise. Oh. Right now I could not handle a pig. Let's save in 30. Lovely. Little 2, little 3, little piggies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There. Not gonna survive beyond that anyway. Got the troll cave I was headed towards? Sure. Oh, more berries. There we go. I'm gonna try and see if I can split the difference. Go a little closer to the troll cave, because I didn't actually have the troll outside. Maybe by doing that I'll avoid the, Nope. I was gonna say avoid the other guys, but no. That's not gonna happen. Now I am on the troll cave. Fantastic. Nope. Nope, that's it. Ow! Run! Need some stamina, please. Death is not high on my list today. Whoa! Okay, pull that. Go! Let's go! Well, okay. Have a good night, Peregrine. Have a good one. Hopefully everything will go well for you. Great. Why not? Volume's all the way up. Pretty high in game. Not like that's going to help to sneak very much, but anything gets me a little bit of motion while I'm waiting for the last little bit of health to happen, if it's going to. I have no idea what I left in... Nope. Ghost wants me. Fantastic. So, clubs are one of the best ways to get through these things, apparently, but, yeah. Problem. Your trouble. Nothing useful there. Great. You can only hold one at a time. Okay. It and it sees me. Dag nabbit. Blink. Great, there's a skeleton in there with a bow. Hmm. Hmm. Alrighty. I mean, at least I've got my pajamas, I guess. Worth it? Okay. That would at least help me with some of the guys out here. Okay. Go back in. Oh. So the guy with the bow is a real problem. Guess I can just death run him because I keep making it this far. Really all I've got. Hearing it. Not seeing it, but I'm hearing it. Ah! Dude, where are you? No, I don't want to go outside. Come on. Where are you? I want to see you. What? Oh, there he is. Okay. I know I did something dumb on that one. Still. Breath. Breath, deep breath, deep breath. Either that or I'll say something nasty. And you know, I don't know why I keep looking in there. It's not going to be helpful. Family-friendly stream, right? 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 Maybe? Kinda? Apologies for the repeated death runs. Could have been building fort walls. So, we can't win them all. I've got about 13 minutes till I can use Icter's running skill again. I'm not even going to bother with temp storage. There's nothing there. Oops. I want commands. I need how many more? 2, I think? Maybe it might even be 3. I can't recall. If I'm short one, please let me know. In theory, I should be getting a lot of running practice, I suppose. So, you see this mess? That's where we're headed. Yes. Keep forgetting I was south of that thing. I know. I see you guys. I hate you. Know that? That. More rocks. Oh. No! That's not what I needed. Oh, really? I tried to avoid the one bunch, and I got the other bunch instead. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. And you crazy thing. Go. Rolls, leave me alone. ghost. Really? Okay. What's kind of frustrating is I've got one batch of half-decent stuff down here, one batch of half-decent stuff in here. Ah. That ghost gone. I mean, the other guys are annoying too. Like, the archer is really something else. Ah, crap. Gonna be the end of me. Grr! I could try and death run the gear out, go and get what I can. And see if I can get that other crypt closer, the other death point closer to the entrance. Maybe that's what it's worth doing? I don't know. I'm gonna end up dead anyways, so just hit this guy. No, not that guy. Said the gods are merciful in the top corner. I'm not. I'm not. In all honesty, at this point, I think I'd rather face the troll. Actually, that's not true. I wouldn't know what to do with the troll either. Once again, apologies for the quiet. I do not know quite why it's so quiet. I thought we had tunes, but I can't seem to figure out why we don't. Spotify, where are you? We're playing. Apparently, I hit the button that's play pause with my thumb. I need to readjust or reassign those. Not happening at the moment. I'm kind of wondering at what point I want to just call it and say, forget it, and go gear up from 0 again. For the third time. Oh, whoops, hang on a sec. There we go. This is getting really old. I'm getting frustrated, and that's not good news because I don't think clear when that's the case. Not that I can guarantee I would have thought clear anyways. Yeah. Yay, skill improvement. Guess that's one good thing to come out of this. Roll. I'm running into trouble, apparently, not out of it. I feel cold, that's great. Mushrooms, fine, not so helpful. Water on the one side. And down by the shore. May or may not be useful. I'll have to see. I have no clothes. I have carrot seeds, whatever that's worth. And things that see me. Fantastic. Whatever that is does not look good. Ah! Really? Things go away. You can swim. Oh, you can swim. What the heck is that? Well, I have a feeling I'm not going to live long enough to find out. Three, two, one, go. You're gonna be dead, you might as well figure it out. What is this? Huh. Your dwarf nest. Ew! Okay, okay, no good, no good, no good. Go, 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 go. 50 seconds, come on. Go, go, go. Oh, oh, can I swim? Can I jump? Yeah, it's not something I want to learn the hard way. This is not a pretty picture. Tin. Oh, green. I don't know what green is. Rocks are getting a little close. Go. I don't care where. Just go. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted on my tail. Oh. One way to explore the coast. Under pressure. Under pressure. La 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 la. La 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 la. Uh oh. Okay. Dying is not high on my list. Get me out of the water, please. Get me out of the water. Nope, that's not it. Oh, great. If I want to be one shot, 2 health is the way to go. Really? Come on, let's go. Wow. If we can collect all our death points in one place. I'm racing down the coast. Hope I have another troll on my tail. Go for a lovely little jog. Eek! Yep. That's wonderful. Oh, let's keep going. Go, 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 go. Ah! So, kind of curious where I ended up. Would gearing up again help me retrieve the current stuff so I got multiple backups? And which skill? Good question. Good question. Okay, so where did that most recent one end up? This one's not really worth going after. But I can definitely see that the forest is fairly large. Oh, let's do something stupid. Just see how far I can get. Just before I log off. Oh, it's bedtime. Like, that's not good. There's dumb and there's pointless dumb. Once again, with the head of our warriors, weight over my father's axe in my hand, I wake with the war cry on my lips. No, I don't. And it's foggy. Okay, so doing one of those how far can I get points, so I'm going to see if I can get like a straight across the middle because I want to know what's going on here. I have a suspicion that it's probably Black Forest, but it could be mountains because it's starting to turn a little weird gray here. So we'll just see. But probably another 5 minutes or so of running around like this before I call it a day and decide I've had enough. And I've had enough a while back, but as people pointed out, I was playing it a little bit safe. I don't necessarily think clearly to be able to play it anything but safe. You see what happens when I try, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. This means I need to be a little bit less stubborn, maybe is the word, I guess. Anyway. Basically what I'm going to do is try and see where I can, how far I can get. So when I run into those trolls, rather than running to the chamber, I'm going to just keep on going this way and just see what I've got. Unless these are mountains. If they're mountains, then we'll just keep headed south. Because I just want to know what's there. Basically what I'm thinking about is if, is considering doing some strips of death runs. I think this is mountains actually in the middle, so this is going to be a problem if I just run straight through it. But that's not one I want to play with at the moment. But if it isn't mountains and I can just go running through it as a big forest, then, what's the word? Then I might be able to get maps done through strips of death, if that makes any sense. And yes, that could easily be turned into something non-family friendly, but that was not the intent. And I mean, while we're at it, you know, I'm slowly leveling up my run, I guess. Right sides to everything, right? Goop, okay. That should have a skeleton in it, and thankfully it doesn't. Okay, so as I said, I'm just going to run straight across, just see what we can get. You could run in my pajamas from underpants, I guess. Come on. Ah. Okay, well, there's mountains and a troll. That's not high on my list. Alright, that answers that one. Keep going. Never hurts to outline the mountains. Right? I'm pretending? Sure. We'll say that. Meadows and mountains. Okay. In theory, meadow should be better. An odd way to finish off the stream. But nonetheless, we learned something, right? I guess learning something's worth it? This is all mountains. Put that in here. Mountains. Okay. Oops. Where am I here? Well, let's just outline the mountains then. Gonna die, might as well die and learning something. Mapping something, maybe? Is that a noble cause? I don't know. Whoa. You're yellow. Okay, I can handle you. Yellow eyes. Punch City. Go. Branch. Branch, please. Oh. For what it's worth. Okay. Westward ho. What biggies? Hey, you're not much fun. Wrong kind. Great. Grayling. Okay, I can take you. Back into the forest, and I don't have anything for clothes, so we'll run and see what we got. Probably trolls in here. I think I heard a troll. Nope, that's a skeleton. Outline the mountains while we're here. It could just be a snowy part of the Black Forest. That is possible. Not really keen on finding out. Come on. Why is it that skeletons can always run faster than me? You kind of wonder why bother leveling up the skills if the things following you get faster too. have something for me? No. This. Ah. Copper deposit? Right. We're not actually in the mountains. Yet. I'm kind of sliding. Clearly not going to find anything like blueberries way up here. Okay. I did 62 was kind of pointless, so 46 might be worth running for. Rolls and whatnot in the middle. Alright, so I've pretty much ringed the place. Okay, I'm running a little bit long, so let's just get this death thing over with. I can get to my other death spot. Full circle. Pretty sure, yeah, there's baddies that want to eat me for breakfast. Blueberries, nice. Mushrooms. Well, I got 3 kinds of food, I guess. It's not quite what I wanted, but it'll do. Hit the 7 by accident where I put the other ones. I'm gonna try and... Now I'm equidistant-ish. Oh dear, go. I make it. That's not one of my old pillars with nothing in it. Skeletons. Okay. Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. No, no, no. Go, 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 go. One. Oh, go, go, go. The other one. Go, go. Oh. Well, okay. Go, go, go. Well, I hang out here and hide. No, I cannot. Well. Alright. I guess. Got some half-decent stuff back. Stackables. Anything else stackable? Alright, so I've got some gear, actually. Some of the better stuff. So this is the first round of good stuff. I guess that's a good way to finish. So while she's trapped, more or less, I will say tomorrow I will be back in the morning for some Minecraft. We'll be doing probably some mob farm stuff and maybe some carpet laying. We'll see what I get done tonight while watching other people streaming. And cross our fingers that we'll get something good done. Tomorrow morning, it'll be the last scheduled stream. I don't know if there'll be a surprise off-schedule stream Friday, but there will not be one tomorrow night because I am out with my mother. So hopefully all will go well, and everybody has a great day. So I didn't need to add another game desk to that. I'm kind of pleased, because we are currently sitting at 36 in Valheim. So, bit of a shame, but, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to head off to the end screen, and we'll see if there's anybody interesting to raid. Oh, goodness. Quite a lot. Okay. Okay. So I think we're going to raid into the Dynamites. Please do give them our best, and say hello from me. Support them as much as you can, and we will see you on the next round. Thank you for joining me.
Mischief managed.
Transfer complete.